Yo, check this out. This is Wayne Wonder, representing for Warieka LTV. You see the vision, don't it? See the vision. Warieka LTV. Keep it locked.
No, I'm gonna tell you. We as bloggers, these are the issues that we need to address. You understand what I said? You see, set the path for the youth them. Share, like, and subscribe and stay tuned to the channel. I don't know all this shit. Yes, I. Greetings in the mighty name of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I first. You know, see, I'm on one, so welcome all viewers and subscribers. And viewers, if you like the content, subscribe and grow the channel or like it. See? Like up the channel, subscribe. See? Now, some people have tried to compare the Richard Currie leadership and the HOLNESS leadership as a one better than the other. That night itself a blatant joke. See? Now, brethren, I just star. Big up yourself, General. See? Brethren, I just star. Don't really like Rastaman. Well, and I lick out for Rastaman still, you know. But yeah, might as well. In the militancy, the whole thing, all a discussion amongst two another. See? Keep it diplomatic. Don't go public with certain things. But you see, when certain things are already out there in the public, my brethren, it make ones even more disappointed than anything else. You know, see, because when I there say, we have to keep things diplomatic. I mean, the people them we put up there as leaders, you know, we expect them to be them for practice that principle more than anybody else. If them feel so well, then it's not worthwhile keep certain things amongst one another and decide to make it go out there in the ear like that. Well, people are just dealing with it as such. You know, see it, and we have to just appreciate of the beauty of that. See, because again, every good leader should be open to criticism. See, and again, if you don't respect somebody's position, you not criticize them in the first place. You just laugh after everything what them do. It's expected. Seeing you not show no sign of disappointment or anything like that, or you know, see it. So again, when people call upon certain people name, like when a man call out BUJU Banton, call out SIZZLA, and call out them man, the Capitan them and the rest of them. See? It's when a ballad do it, you know. See? Where we have to look on the facts so well then. It's a level of high regard for the man them get prescribed as such, or described as such, leaders of Rastafari. It's a very proud thing. You see what I say? I suspect a man that feel proud being positioned in that, or being observed in that light by the masses out there. You know, see it? No, it's not I project the one them that we are there, you know. The one them project themselves that we are there already. From morning, as we can see history, you don't know, we're not going at that. See? But what I do is accept it. See? Because when certain things are going on, I never jump up and show no opposition and lick out and burn out no one and say that shouldn't go on and man for hold them can and yes and this. So because if the masses did lick out the masses that I forget them voice heard, you know, see it, a Rastafari when you know, see it. And the fact did remain, say, we always desire strong leadership, a certain level of leadership. See, now, again, nothing no change other than the man them take certain symbols from certain places and take onto themselves certain names. You know, see, the evolution of the movements hasn't happened in any way, shape, or form. And when you see the man them show no potential like say, well, then them prepare for do anything like that any day soon. See, now, even though there was no complaint about that, because of a low leader them for do what them do, you know, one, it's like when you look upon it and you say, well, Nzinga King get trim and everybody just sit down and quiet and nah say nothing so for days. It's like, what else them nah do? See? Because a whole heap of more simpler thing letters for write that T's for cross and I's for that. And them things which are far simpler things in the name of Rastafari than you know, going all out on the issue of Nzinga King being trimmed like that in a public. You know, see, only for simple other things that if you do were less significant in a sense to the freedom of black people, because it's not entirely about Nzinga King getting a lax trim. It's a concern of when black people is gonna be accepted in them original farm. You know, the farm where Western ideology never influence us because indignation towards we culture, towards we race, towards we natural farm. This creamy hair and this fast hair and fake hair wig thing is far more acceptable than any black woman leaving her hair for grow natural. You know, see it. If she not constantly comb it over with a pick, it a go lax automatically. You know, see it. If she accept it, so be it. I feel an individual choice. It's not about Rasta as such, which is it is about Rasta, but on a vast, wider perspective. Yeah, why is the black person's here in a natural farm a problem, particularly in a Jamaica, where a culture was, you know, made prevalent, which is basically of that genre, of that energy, of that nature. You know, see it where the natural element is observed and adorned. You know, see it, which is Rastafari. Again, the young lady, Nzinga King, is a member of such a group. You know, see it. You know, see it. So, when them things happen, the onus of the forward step is on Rasta. Because in a Jamaica it happen. You know, see it. And if we, in ourselves, think so we comfortable certain way and make certain move towards, if we feel so we comfortable with the things that we are do, and then the people, I'm sure we said them not comfortable as leaders. Are we supposed to move in a way how the people feel comfortable or explain with position, explain the tactics then, somewhat. You know, see it, probably through the said clubhouse them and the key communication point them where we are established the rest are supposed to have amongst the youth them on the land. You know, see it, we can reason and chat and all them the sort of thing that pass certain argument, come up with certain ideas and them thing there. You know, see, these ideas and them plan, the intent, you know, can be explained through them little way, yeah, and man just calm and know say, alright, and that a go on. You know, see, we might can't push it up for her, we don't want to body the enemy, no, with strategy, but the elder them dead if you can't the youth them and make them know say, yo, this a go on, man. Just cool. We had this a handle, but this you know see it, but not like that. You know see it. So it's a privilege, Rasta, for the man them get looked upon as leaders in our movements as Rastafari. You know see it. And Rasta have to know say Rasta not come for Rasta, you know. Rasta not come for just stay comfortable in a tabernacle on the side of the hill and just know say and watch the world destroy. You know see it? Rasta come for try them best for deliver, educate, Be an example of what you know have to be for survive. You see, be an example, say you not have to do certain things and behave certain way certain people are demand of you in order to live and go through this life here and affect a positive change. You see it? So Rasta is not just for Rasta, Rasta is for the people, Rasta. You see it? All the ballad them out there depend upon Rasta for leadership and direction. Just like you have some people where in a church, Christian baptized, turn back, then they run down back in a church again and then win. I see when you have people out there where when it comes to certain level of function, at the Rasta way them would approach it from. You know see it? Even though them are bald, cream out, bleach out and all of them things there. You have to know that in Jamaica, you have to recognize that and not because them people are not natty and not because them people are not run certain career. No, them people are in a problem as Majesty name them call upon same way Rasta and them focus black. You know see it? And we can't deny people like that because of this religious fanatical type of attitude and movement where we are going like say Rasta is a religious sect like any Catholic or any one of them movement there. In my mind, Rasta is more of a political movement. Black people have to move more politically in this day than anything else than to choose or act like so well than some Christianity or some sort of, you know. You see it? No man, the time you know if you chat dirt and we foot bottom and burn back the tar, man, and we foot bottom and left imprinting of the tar and the tar burn way. You see it? This is the emergency where black people and that, not Rasta. You see it? If the prophet see the city and destroy and not say nothing Rasta, the blood of the people shall be on him. You see it? So Rasta not come here for sit down and say, ball it over this one, Rasta over here, so and a Rasta people them they are them Rasta come for. You see it? You see it? Many I call only few are chosen. My general, all when them don't know we have to know them, you know. I know we blind. I know we are the one blind. And not because them act blind, we are going like we blind too and play the same role and be like them. You see it? CURRIE work for the people of Maroon Town. And he might work for himself. And that the guys are the people of Maroon Town. Him see opportunity. You see it, as far as I'm concerned. You see some cobalt fine or something like that must say under Maroon Town up there. What them hear about. You see it, them talk it, me hear it. And that bring up this new rush towards segregation and separation. You see it, because them say it's down upon a mine of some precious mineral. Me hear that personally, and that's true. You go research it to yourself. And that all of a sudden them are going so far and claim so them are a part of Jamaica, left them make them mind them own a thing and that talk about them with gun. And that CURRIE say we get gun and start shoot Jamaica police and soldier and thing like that because them have a right to defend themselves with modern means. You see it, all them hypocrisy and them little dibby petty argument there. You see it. In this time, because you get your reward or get your pound of flesh, or a guy going like him want to bite na your pound of slave reward flesh. Nobody can't tell me nothing. You see it? Him no better than Andrew HOLNESS. All of them are opportunists. You see it? Andrew HOLNESS now is a guy which him work for the Queen, Bill Gates and every rich powerful guy in the world we have a lobbyist with interest. Him just do what him boss them need him to do. You see, this is always so. See, him can't speak much on behalf of anything else other than when employer them expect him to do. See, CURRIE just have him can talk up to because there is no consequence. There is no, economic value being manageable. You see it? being belligerent is more profitable because you get a YouTube view and you get more recognition for your cause and them type of thing there. You know, see it, and it also bring out the truth. Because you have youth like me, we are going to call on nothing just slave catcher ball for them reward, which is what it is. If you did get it, take it, and all right, and have it down there from back then, everything that good and say, yeah, chuck, so it go. See, but come up to today, well, in a today day and age, the modern technology and things like that, and for years, so still a ball for what was promised for no role, you know, the whole thing. You can go read the peace treaty, everybody can go look on it, let me see it, it's stated there, and I make up this, you know, see it. We have to catch back slave and carry them back every other runaway we want to come across. And sometimes when you get contracted for catch somewhere, runaway and not amongst uno. You see it? I mean, the bounty was out anyway, because catch all two of one people and carry them back. No say, them was slave and we get pay for it in a rum. You see it? Which was the case. Now we did look past the whole of that and know so we are one Jamaica, yeah, man. We just continue along this party from way back when. Because this is the reason why Nanny never take part in the peace treaty, because of that condition alone. The condition so well then the more catch back free slave, anybody will run off of the plantation. See? That's why they shot in a body argument talk. So Nanny skin out Nanny catch shot in a body. I tear Nanny tear out her body give them and walk well left them when they were there with them peace treaty about catch back black people and sign. I saw the batty business coming out of the only thing Jamaican woman do with batty, Rasta, when in a things like that. And I show from batty get involved, that means that she disagree and she show her disgust. See? I saw anytime you hear a batty get involved with Jamaican woman and a negotiation like that. At that go on. She tear out her batty give them and say, name that and go about her business. Them say them shoot after her and she catch the shot in her body. Oh, that. A fool don't take people for you know. You see it? Anyway, that was, and uno accept that as part of the condition for peace. So that's when you can catch back black people. And uno and Nanny was at war feet. Uno and Nanny was a friend again feet. Uno have to stay up in the western part of Jamaica too. Because when come so eastern Nanny messing up, eastern maroon a war. You know, see it? Remember the whole of that. You know, see it? So, again, we want to come back with them indignation here, come talk about the compensation that was promised to you know, this time here. A cold water in the rest of Jamaica face. You know, see, to battle with no same way through this whole struggle and the crisis and cry come right up to now. You know, see it? Not battle with Uno. Uno battle with them, Uno name them out. Because you don't have the economic resource up there, particularly for Uno self, as I for take care of Uno like how the item was taken care of up to this point. Uno was and Uno still, you know, thrive off of the resources of the rest of Jamaica. You see, no complaints then, no farmer indignation then, and no farmer bad vibes then. Everybody alright, everybody good, everybody cool. You know, see it. But now you say special properties, you know, underneath for the piece of hill. No back to no walls. Nasty mentality again. We against the rest of Jamaica. You know, see it. More know if when you get to no sanctuary, if another Jamaican run come up, they come look some sanctuary from the rest of illegal government we uno see as illegal. If uno take it down for yourself and say, no, in our type of human rights thing, we don't recognize the treatment with Jamaica government do. So we'll keep you up here and we'll make Jamaica know so we not send you back because them violate human rights by our standard. Me want to see if uno are going to be able to do and say them thing there, or uno just catch a wanted guy and bring him back like how they used to do back in the days of slavery. That's the whole entire trick and the whole entire thing. Distasteful thing about the whole episode. You see, it's just Andrew Holness you go up against. You see, and like me say, the only incentive in that for you is to gain so-called control. I don't know how that even imagine as being possible. You can't even imagine that as being possible this day. Yeah. and age. You know see it? The only reason is because, you know say, ganja profit and certain other little, you know, personal benefits for yourself as a community in a Jamaica. One that like no say, you know, in a Jamaica, you know, have a different dollar, a different everything and everything different from the you know feel comfortable and feel like you know go to bed nice at night time with them sort of vibes in on the head amongst the rest of Jamaica. It's impossible to even fathom. You see it? The eye them can see it in Rasta. You see it? Yeah man, the maroon them coming like a bong belly man when constipated, you know. Me never seen nothing like this yet. You see it, and they attack with a whole heap of, you know, like I expect people to come kneel on your foot and sorry for you and adorn you with all of the righteous riches them where you desire from the day. No man, me not that in a guy in a Rasta. You see it, no that in a guy. You come kneel down and go like you are Jesus, you know, when the amount of black man, you know, long the struggle could have been done if you never catch and care about the only for black man there. That's why all the struggle go on until today, because the powers that be know so them have a regular army that they are wait outside of everything else for do what them need for do. You know, see it. You know, so you have a maroon battalion. Must have a maroon battalion up a camp too. You know, see it. Yes, I'm sure that's the case too. You know, see it. You know, see it. So, my brethren, you know, from long time, Rastafari know say, regardless what go on, the people usually give Rasta that level of authority to have a righteous opinion. You know, see it, and give him the entitlement to it. See? And when it comes to certain, you know, adjustment or enforcement or approach, them usually appreciate love the Rastaman way of going about it. Bald, Christian church people in a pastor in a church. You know, see it? And, you know, work towards it, Rasta. So, I'm not saying so, but it is so. This is one of the reasons we leave Rasta open to certain level of criticism from people. You know, see, if you observe the nature, it's not like Rasta is not official government in a Jamaica, but unofficially, you know, see, the Rastaman opinion and the Rastaman model is well observed and well appreciated of. You know, see, we have to observe that too. See, even though if I was us amongst ourselves, respect ourselves, we would reach a spot where they dead today. See, people who is not of us have to respect us and know, say, oh, you know, so when people say about them a lie, when the opposition I say a lie, even opposition start switch and start observe the rational Rastaman and just know, say, yo, you know, say, I eat that thing where I keep up. And change him opinion. You know, see it. And have a level of expectation from the Rastaman. So, you know, people are depend upon for something respectfully or out of respect. You know, see it. You know, see it. In order, it's in an I interest, aim, goal, and dreams, Rasta, for maintain a certain principle amongst them, so that them themselves can, you know, gain some inspiration from I and from the movement and see the positives as well. I never know what might happen. You know, see, but the bottom line, what's certain for happening is that a Rasta free the people. See? And the people depend upon Rasta for that. So we now go, no confusion with the whole thing and where it go or where it's supposed to be. You know, see who is responsible for what, who is responsible for who. You know, see, Rasta have to be open to criticism because, again, it's an opportunity. It's like an invite to the public sphere. You know, see, it's not a long wait. It's like a wasted invite, an open invite, long time to Rastafari for enter the public arena. You know, see it because you see it. Seen, but again, there's no such approach or no attempt at such access by us as a group. You know, see it and keep baffling me. Why not? Seen, but again, you know, I just heads of a open and eyes and heart of a open. You know, see it, one of them there soon. Seen? So yes, I'm an invite and welcome all of the critiques and the criticism them because it's what make you into who you are. You know, see it? And your enemy them are going to criticize you if you give them reason for criticize you. And if your enemy them criticize you based on the reason why you give them for criticize, it's well deserved, Rasta. It should be accepted and taken, you know, like a knock on the chin because I saw it go. No man not perfect. Well, I make mistake. And we still continue to make mistake and I'll make more tomorrow again. So it's unfair for them to act like so we've been perfect all our life and it's an unfair description of I movements and things like that when we hear people say certain things. You know what I say? You can't be so conceited in a work like that and a life that. You know, see? So I saw them things that go. Ball and poor people ball out pan Rasta and say what Rasta do. It's a well-deserved cry, Rasta, because that's the job of Rasta. For ensure say sickness be cared for, hunger be fed. You know? Yeah. So we can't be selective with the duties and the principles of Rastafari. We have to just, you know, see, yeah. And whenever we err, we have to feel good because it's not a regular thing. And not like every day Rasta get up and act. No, you know, you hear that Rasta. You know, see it. So if you one day hear a man say, yo, I saw it go. Every leader in the world, every day them depend on the prominence of thing. Rastafari one of the biggest organizations in the world, single-handedly. You know, see it. So Rasta expect criticism, Rasta, and dog come go on like, well, me nah say the man them, you know, yeah, the man them are really have such. You know, see it like them are showing a farmer. You know, yeah, every man does all them things so far, yeah, but yes, Rasta say, come on, and we have to appreciate of that because it just shows say the power we man have and the recognition and the expectations of the people, Rasta. We can't lead if people not depend upon we for lead. We are nothing. This is what I say, general. More respect, Rasta. Man love and respect. I man bridging, I just start. Man reasoning. I man just chill back and listen to the eye. You know, see it. Big up King Levan as well. You know, see King Levan, you go on, you think I go on, I man give thanks. Enough meds, enough meditation, enough. You know? Yes, I. See it? So you don't know. Share, like, and subscribe. I make a grow the thing. You know, see it. Rastafari.